Before we start, this podcast is strictly for the grown and sexy. We talk about mature topics, use explicit language, and dive into some very adult situations with plenty of laughs along the way. Recommended for listeners 18 and older, listener discretion is strongly advised. If you're still here, fluff those pillows. Let's get between the sheets.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Shawn.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Really good, actually.
Bert?
It's Sunday. For us, it's a recording day.
Yeah.
Happy Tuesday, friends.
Happy Tuesday.
It's good. It's a nice day out. It's not as hot as it's been.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The August heat here in Canada feels different than July. Less humid, less like...
July was awful.
Yeah, but it wasn't just like hot. It was like sticky hot.
Yeah.
Like 30 degrees and then like my hair curled.
Yeah. It was just so humid and you were just kind of like, oh my God, there is no relief.
Oh, yeah.
It just felt like you were just wet all the time.
Yeah.
And it was like
Your clothes like clung to your body. You're like,
gross
no
as shit.
thanks. Yeah, it was. Also, this week's episode, not brought to you by Bubbly. But we are addicted, so...
Bubbly, sponsor us.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great. Please. I like pineapple.
I like peach.
That wasn't that funny. Yes, she does.
Petch.
Pesh babouble. Anyway, today is a Minisode. Mini weeks.
And this mini wheats episode is actually my week this week. So,
I'm just here.
you're just here looking pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a game for us, but first, we're just going to start off with a this or that, and it's like more trope edition.
Yes. I love warm-ups.
A little warm-up never hurt. It's just over half...
And we read smut, so that was funny.
I have just over half a page for you. I didn't do a full page this time.
Okay, all right.
So, this or that.
This or that.
Alrighty. This one I think will be easy for you. Enemies to lovers or friends to lovers?
Enemies to lovers.
Durr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Durr.
Friends to lovers, you had your shot. Don't even.
Yeah.
Like, you've had all this time.
If she wanted to, she would have.
I know.
Because it's her.
It's always her. Forced proximity or grumpy and sunshine?
Ooh, but those go together so well.
I know.
Forced proximity.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I love forced proximity. I also love Grumpy and Sunshine, so that was a tight one, actually.
Yes. But yeah, no. I fully agree with you. Forced proximity is just...
It's just good.
It's just a lot more, you're just kind of like... Ah!
Yes, you're like wiggling toes, kicking heels, like going, making squealy noises.
Gimme.
Yes, gimme. That's right.
Open door versus closed door.
Open? There's nothing wrong with a closed door. I like closed door.
It can go either way for me, but it just adds a little more entertainment.
But if there are two books and they're the exact same type of story, but one is open and one is closed, I'm probably picking up the open.
Yeah, you want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm too nosy for that shit.
I'm opening that door.
Slam it open.
Such a voyeur. Continue.
Doorknob in the wall, slam it open.
Different kind of hole. Yep.
This one I saw online and thought was interesting. Only one horse or only one bed?
Who's fucking on a horse?
I don't know.
Okay.
But this was so the way I did this was I went through TikTok and looked at a whole bunch of videos and a whole bunch of different options. And I saw that option come up. I was like, intriguing. I'm writing it down.
Because like only one horse or like only one carriage, you know? Unique wise, I think I'm going to go with only one horse. I'm very interested in reading that section of the book.
Yeah. I don't know what only one horse is, but here we are.
I do know if it's not like consummating anything, all of the books I've read where there is only one horse and they have to be together on it, it's like the tension is phenomenal. Because you feel like she's like, oh my God, I can feel his legs straining, or like we are pressed together. No part of us is separated, or like there's always a part of it where like it's usually him like leading the stallion is like he has to do something kind of dangerous, so she's like clinging to him, and then it's from his perspective, and he's like, I can feel every inch of her pressed against my back. And so like I do really like that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what they mean by it.
Tension building wise, very nice.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually read an Only One Horse.
Okay, I'll go find some scenes for you.
Yeah, but it sounded interesting, so I thought I'd share. All right, second chance romance or fake dating?
Fake dating every time. Fake dating. I would way rather them have never have been together and pretend than. I actually kind of like fake dating in some things. So.
I find for me it's a particular situation because I've read some that are done very well, but I've read more that are kind of not great.
Yeah. I think I first saw the fake dating, it was a movie. The Duff? No, that's where he trains her. That's like the coach in cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, the Kitty Love Letters movie or whatever.
Oh, All the Boys I Loved Before?
To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I believe that, I can't remember it perfectly, but I think she fake dates a guy in the movie because she keeps telling him that he can put his hand in her back pocket.
Yes, it's
That's so cute.
From my understanding, it's like she has all these different letters that for like boys she's had crushes on. Well, it's supposed to be like boys that she loved but like never really talked to. So she has all these letters, and actually her sister mails all the letters out. Mm-hmm. And one of them is this guy, and he's just kind of like, you know what? I'll help you out. Get the guy that you want, basically.
So he fake dates her.
Yeah.
But then of course they like each other.
You fall in love.
Yeah, I actually really liked that movie. I never watched the sequel, but I was happy with the first one.
The sequels I found to be semi-frustrating because of like, if you just talked it out, I think.
Oh yeah, me and communication. Yeah, just don't watch.
A lot of it is miscommunication, and I'm like,
yeah, that's why I only watched the first kissing booth as well.
Yeah, that's basically.
Yeah.
I watched all of them, and yeah, the first one.
And that's where the YA trope bothers me, because a lot of like YA romance books are all miscommunication. I've outgrown it. Go to therapy.
Talk it out.
Come on.
Be overly communicative.
Yeah, let's share our feelings. In fact, let's share them so much that we're like embarrassed.
Yes. 1000%. Insta love or slow burn?
Oh, it's so tough because I don't like it to be too instant and I don't like it to be too drawn out.
Yeah.
So if I have to pick, I'm going to go insta love because the he falls first trope and he falls hard is usually really good.
Yes. When it's insta love, I like when it's him falling first. If it's her falling, I like the slow burn.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I wasn't allowed to just like I had to pick one, so. It's this or that, Tyler.
Insta love.
It's not this and that and why.
This, that, why. This one will be easy. Monster romance or cowboy romance?
Monster.
Yeah, I've never read a cowboy romance.
How about a monster cowboy romance?
I'm sure there's that out there too.
I'm sure. I haven't picked up a cowboy romance, but it's in contemporary, so I don't
generally pick it.
I haven't had that option yet, yeah.
I don't blame you. Rom-com or romantasy?
Romantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer that too.
I think in my 20s, I would have probably gone rom-com.
Yeah.
But as I get older, I'm realizing that I only like the rom-coms from when I was in my 20s. Like if I talk about like actual movies, like The Ugly Truth to me is like,
yes,
that's a rom-com. And rom-coms that I've seen in the last couple of years aren't made as well as like
they're not.
The older, I don't know, maybe I like the cheese better then.
I'm a sucker for our like when we were kids and late teens,
early teens and late teens. Yeah, late teens. I guess because 13 going on 30 is a rom-com.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like I was a little younger for that one, but I loved that movie.
It was a great.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, anything from like age 13 to 21, I think that was like movies that dropped then. Those are kind of the ones that made me like rom-coms. And now I watch a rom-com and it's very frustrating. I'm like, this doesn't have the right recipe.
Yeah, and it's also, we don't see as many rom-coms like we used to. Mm-hmm. And Matt Damon kind of talked about it a little bit. It's because like when we were kids, even if it didn't do well in theaters, it went straight to DVD. And so they would get the revenue back from the DVD. But because we don't do that anymore, because it's all streaming services, a lot of places won't do rom-coms as much anymore because they are worried of like people not watching it, basically. Like if it goes bad. That's why a lot of movies and TV shows lately are like already have a fan base because it was a book before, or it was a movie that was already made. That's why they keep like either not recycling, but like adapting or readapting things that are already made because there's already a fan base there.
To make the money.
Yeah, so that's why we're not getting a lot of like newer rom-coms and stuff like that.
Well,
too.
I think we're not getting like maybe the quality of rom-com we were used to because TV movies like Family Channel, Disney Channel, whatever, all those movies were like low budget movies that went straight to TV, which essentially would be going straight to streaming.
Yeah.
And so when you look back at those, I liked a lot of those, but they were very cheesy. They were very budget, and they're the type of stories where there are plot holes throughout, and you're like, what? Like they weren't as well flushed out.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the time or the budget to do that. So now when I see these types of movies, I think that's where it's coming from, right? Because they don't have necessarily the budget or the views, so it's almost like going straight to TV movie.
Yeah.
I think is like that's kind of where the vibe is, because some of them are great, and then other times I'm like, oh, Lindsay, maybe you shouldn't have come back to TV.
Yeah. I think people were excited for her to come back, and then they were like, oh, never mind.
There's some train wrecks I really enjoyed watching, but some where I was like, that's a chasm.
But that's why we're getting a lot of rom-coms are starting to come back, but it's more so like based off of like the contemporary like romance novels and stuff like that now, rather than like different ideas, which I mean,
they're not original like blank slates. They're like doing it so that people who have liked certain things see things.
Yep.
And they're like, I will like that.
Yeah. Like a lot of like Emily Henry books are being adapted into either TV shows or...
And I've read one book by her, actually. Have you read any?
Happy Place.
Funny Story. I highly recommend Funny Story, and it's a contemporary book, Tyler. Oh my god, I did find a contemporary book I like. I just already read it.
Just was a while ago.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I didn't mind it. I read Happy Place. Excuse me.
You're excused. Way to drink bubbly on the job. The heck?
Yes. So I did like
Happy Place.
Yeah, I did like Happy Place. It was one of those. It was a second chance romance / fake dating.
Oh.
Because the book was this couple was engaged, and they actually ended their engagement because she went to, I think it was schooling to become a doctor, and then he was back home doing family business stuff, and they ended up cutting off their engagement, but they hadn't told their friends yet. And so they go on to this big trip all together where it's going to be an ambush wedding for their other friends, and because they haven't told them yet, they basically have to fake it and be like, oh yeah, we're still together and we're happily engaged, ha 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 ha, kind of thing.
Huh.
Again, it is one of the ones where if they just communicated, it would have fixed everything, but it wasn't bad for a miscommunication book.
Well, I probably won't read that, but I own it.
No.
I know I do. However, Funny Story is a librarian.
Fun.
Is engaged to be married to this guy, and she like moves for him, so she moves to his part of the country into the house he bought. Anyway, like a week before their wedding, he leaves her for his childhood best friend. And she has nowhere to go. She landed her like dream librarian job, so she doesn't want to leave the city.
Yeah.
So he basically gives her like a month to move out or something. But basically what happens is she shows up on the doorstep of the childhood best friend's ex-boyfriend because she left her boyfriend as well. So like they shattered their relationships to be together. So she's like, I have nowhere to go. And she's like, actually, he doesn't have a partner anymore. Maybe he has a spare room. Like, so she shows up there with like her bags, and she's met this guy before because her partner was best friends with this girl.
Yeah.
And so she's met this guy, and he's like kind of like a low-income guy. Like, he's always high. He's always, like, he does, like, odd jobs everywhere. And she's kind of like, whatever. He's, like, fine. Anyway, she, like, opens the door and he's, like, crying, like, dirty sobbing, like, in the middle of heartbreak. Like, disgustingly lost. And she's like, so I'm gonna move in. And he's like, sure, why not? Everything sucks. So they live together and he's a mess. She's a mess, but she's an organized mess. So she like puts a calendar up and she's like, put it on the calendar. And he's like, okay. He's super high all the time. She's going to work. And they create like kind of an unlikely friendship throughout all of this. And like it flashes forward like months while they're working through their heartbreak.
Yeah.
But eventually they like start hanging out more and actually have stuff in common. And he's actually not a piece of garbage person. He's just like very into his community. So he does odd jobs to like help these elderly women who give him all their baked goods. And they're like, oh dearie, you're too good for us. Have another blackberry pie. Like, and it's really like really funny and really well written. And it's really cute how they go from like both being just completely shattered to being each other's friend and safe space. And then what happens, I'm gonna ruin it for you now. So what happens is they like he wants to make her like cheer her up, so he takes her to all like his favorite places and he's driving her around and they end up at like a fruit stand or something, and her ex and his ex are together and they're engaged.
Oh my god.
And they're at his truck or something, like getting stuff, and her ex and her like make eye contact and she's like, kiss me, and he's like, what? And she's like, kiss me. And so he does, and it like blows their minds. And so they're like into each other, but the issue is because of the trauma of the previous relationship, they struggle to decide if they actually like each other or not.
Fair.
And if this is like not real or is real. And he
afraid it's more of a trauma bond than anything else.
And he has this huge fear of not being good enough for her and letting her down. Yeah, I know. It's adorable. Anyway, long story short, the whole point of it being called Funny Story is because they end up together and he buys her a house and they love each other. And at the end, the story, they're at like a housewarming and they're like, how did you two get together? And he goes, funny story, and has her tell the story. Because at the beginning of the book, they're at a party and her ex, somebody asks her and her ex how they got together, and she goes to tell the story and he cuts her off and tells the story of how they got together.
Oh.
And so it's like full circle that he sees her and loves her and knows that she loves telling their love story. And he's like, funny story, and just turns to her expectantly. And it's like,
that's so freaking cute.
It's really adorable. And it's the only contemporary book I've actually, like, I think gave it 5 stars. Like, I really loved it. It was so good.
That sounds actually amazing. I might.
The audiobook is also so good. And I have it on Audible if you want it. You don't even have to worry about the library. Perfect. I paid for it. Because I had Spotify hours and I was halfway through and they died and I refused to wait. I went on Audible immediately. I was like, okay, I'll use a credit.
For me.
So this was before I used 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got way off kilter there. But guys, read Funny Story. Sorry to spoil the ending, but still worth it, I promise.
An Emily Henry book. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Miss Emily.
Miss Emily. All right, back to this or that.
I'm so sorry. That got derailed.
No, I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. Okay.
I didn't think I would think about reading another
Emily Henry. Hello, Henry. I get it.
One of these days, I will say a word properly.
I think it's adorable.
Perfect. I'll take a gander.
Okay, this or that, Tyler. Focus.
Focus, Tyler.
I derailed this for 10 minutes. Tyler, focus. Get in the game.
Oh my god. Pregnancy or miscommunication?
Pregnancy. I would way rather her be pregnant.
A part of me is kind of surprised because I know you don't really like the pregnancy trope either, but I guess you like it slightly more than miscommunication.
I physically hate communication so much. It's the worst trope of all time. Worst trope of all time. I would fully rather have a deeply descriptive scene of multiple men filling her with seed and her getting pregnant. Like, I would fully prefer that.
Such strong emotions.
You knew what you were getting into.
I did. I wanted to elicit this reaction.
Oh, you've won.
I'm in. But I remember when I was younger, I would almost always look for the pregnancy trope.
You liked it.
When I was younger, yeah, I was like, is she gonna get pregnant? Yeah, she's pregnant. And now I look at it, I'm like, she's pregnant.
Is that like a happy ending thing to you? Like, is that an end goal you wanted? So that was kind of in your wheelhouse? Or?
I'm assuming that's why I thought that, just because, but also, this was when I was like a teen in early 20s being like, well, at the end, they're gonna live happily ever after and have a baby.
Have a baby.
A baby.
Yeah. Just wrap up with a neat bow.
Yeah.
Baby bow bump.
Blue or pink, who knows? Purple.
Green.
That worked out very nicely.
If you ever have children and you want to do a gender reveal party, can I please do green or purple?
Sure. Sounds good.
Yes. So excited.
Oh my god.
I'm in. So in. Perfect.
I loved that.
Me too.
Age gap or step siblings?
Age gap.
I would choose age gap too.
Yeah, I would choose age gap. I don't really care about step siblings. I don't like anybody that's actually biologically related, but if they're not bio related, to me it's like you could have just met on the street.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I tend to prefer an age gap.
I would prefer an age gap over the step siblings.
Yeah, like
For
if we're
sure.
looking at like her best friend's dad or her stepbrother, her best friend's dad's hotter, you know?
Of course he is.
He definitely is.
He can actually grow facial hair.
Yeah, statistically, it's just the way it goes.
Maybe a little salt and pepper in there.
Ooh, Tyler, careful.
We're having a great time.
Salt and pepper.
Fated mates or why choose?
Fated mates.
Fated mates.
Okay, the why choose thing has come in hard and strong in the last couple of years, and I'm not against it being out there, but sometimes I just want two of them to end up together.
Yeah.
And like, just so obsessively so.
Also, you're always gonna have a favorite.
You sure are.
You're always gonna have a favorite, and I don't believe it was like, I love them all equally.
No, you don't.
And I'm like, liar!
It depends on the day of the week. If you do, you love them equally and you have a favorite each time you have a mood.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like
I prefer fated mates over
I'm also
why
like
choose.
literally writing an entire book with fated mates, Ty, so.
You know, I just wanted to see. I think my cat's trying to get into the bedroom.
It's a storage room now.
No, I hear him upstairs.
Okay.
It's because I have the door closed because the air conditioner's on in there.
He'll survive.
Yeah.
Next.
Morally gray or golden retriever?
Oh, I like both of those.
I
This is
know.
like picking the better of two goods.
Yeah.
My gut instinct goes golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say golden retriever. Maybe that's just because that's what I married.
I'd choose morally gray.
Yeah, that tracks.
I just find it, like, I love when we get the golden retrievers every once in a while in books, but I get really into a morally gray character.
I think I love a morally gray character, but oh my god, the old lady out next door is reading. Oh, so cute.
She's always out there reading, and even I think it's her son that lives with her too. They read together on the porch.
One of your
It's lovely.
neighbors was also picnicking over there with her tiny dog and reading, and the dog was barking when I came up.
Yeah.
And she was like, sorry about him. And I was like, he just thinks it's a really good book and he's trying to share. But yeah, I think that, back to what we're talking about, I love a morally gray character when I'm reading it and I'm like into it. But when there's a golden retriever boy and he acts like a golden retriever, I like react.
Yeah.
Like I physically, bodily react to that. So that says much words. Yep.
You get more of an impact from the golden retriever guy because you're like, you feel it in your bones.
And when the golden retriever does something serious, like he gets mad or like pins someone up against a wall for you.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
You're like, yes!
I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love.
I'm in love.
Yeah. Yes, I am crying. This is a wet-eyed episode. Ooh.
Happy tears.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Happy tears. Best friend's brother or brother's best friend?
Brother's best friend. Duh. Yeah. I had to depuzzle that as you said it. It was like, which one is it where it's not her girlfriend's brother? Like, I don't want to be with your bro. You know what I mean?
Nay.
Yeah, that's...
Nay.
But my brother's friend, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I would choose brother's best friend too, especially if it's like a funny thing where like you get pissed off at your brother and you're like,
I'm gonna kiss your friend.
Yep.
Or more.
Or it's like secret, or like you not accidentally hook up with the brother's best friend, but like I've listened to a couple stories where like all of a sudden the brother's best friend like admits like, oh, like I've always thought you were hot, and then like they secretly like hook up and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, this is cool.
Yep.
Dark romance or romantasy?
Romantasy.
Fun.
Yeah, I just like dark is fine, but I like and actually most of the dark romance I've read has fantasy.
Yeah.
But when I just think like, because when I think dark romance, I think like mafia, which makes me think about Stephanie. Go follow Just Ask Stephanie on Instagram. And I'm less interested in that. Like dark romance is like what was the book we read by Cassie? Shadows Within.
Shadows Within.
That's like a dark romance. It's contemporary. It's still contemporary. So
That's true. I have to think about that. What would I choose?
yeah, what would you choose, Tyler? You've had time. You wrote these questions.
I did. I do love romantasy, but I find like I get like in when it comes to the dark romance when I read it. But I don't
think they're written very well. Yeah. So I find like I have to, if we can find like Shadows So Vicious or whatever that we read, that I had you read. Did you read book 2 yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's on the hold.
To me, that's dark fantasy. So it's dark romance, but it's also fantasy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So that's where to me, because you said dark romance or dark fantasy, right?
I said dark romance or romantasy.
Okay, yeah, I would still pick romantasy because part of the allure of that story is the shifters, is the war between. So like, I haven't read a dark romance that isn't like gang fighting, basically.
That's fair.
Like, let's find one.
We can look for one.
We need to find a dark romance that's not a mafia gun war one,
and not a fantasy.
And that's not fantasy. That's what I mean. Let's find that secret golden egg. I don't know.
The pitch black egg.
I guess Haunting Adeline would have been one.
Haunting and Hunting Adeline would have been dark romance.
Okay.
And I did really enjoy those.
I didn't read the second one, and I didn't finish the first one, but not for any particular reason. I just put it down and forgot about it.
Nope, that's fair.
But that's, I think, the only one I can think of. Because,
The Dead of Summer, that's a dark romance. And that's like her and it's like...
Is Lights Out considered a dark romance? It feels very lighthearted for death involved.
I would say a gray romance rather than...
Okay, I guess there's dark, there's pitch black now because we've all got shades of gray in our dark.
He's room lighting romance. Like, it's not...
He's room lighting romance.
Not light, but not
Coined
dark.
Here First by Tyler.
It's supposed to be considered dark, but I don't see it as dark just because he's such a nerdy goofball.
Yeah. My golden retriever.
Yeah, your golden retriever guy. It just has like the elements of dark, but it's not, I wouldn't consider it dark.
Okay, so we're gonna be on the hunt for that then.
Yeah, on the hunt for a good dark romance that isn't a fantasy.
Yeah.
If you were to choose billionaire or royal?
Royal? Heck yes.
I want to be a queen.
I don't need Christian Grey. Yeah, royal every time. Give me that sweet, sweet crown.
Stalker MMC or killer FMC?
Ooh.
I saw that one come up and I was like, I need to write that down. That one is a good one.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Those are both good.
Yeah.
Stalker MMC or Killer FMC.
Yeah. Because both are really good.
This is tough. I love a stalker.
Me too.
I don't see enough killers, though. I'm going to go with Killer FMC because I don't see it enough.
Yeah. The most recent one we had was Harper.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Harvest season and tourist season. And that's pretty much like it in the realm of it for me. So.
I would like to see more Killer
like,
FMC.
Instinctually, I wanted to say the Stalker.
Yeah.
But because I do want to see more of it. So, yeah, I'm in. Yeah, that's cool. Intriguing. Mm-hmm. Good one. Good one.
Put it in your notes. Where's the iPad, Shawn?
I forgot it. Oh, you weren't supposed to tell them.
I'll just cut this out.
I won't.
He falls first or he falls harder?
Can't I have both?
Nay.
He falls first or he falls harder? He falls harder.
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 It's always going to be harder.
Harder.
Harder, daddy.
Yeah, he falls harder, daddy, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I still want both, though.
Yeah. I love a he falls first, but when he's just like, in, you're like, I'm in.
I should really read Assistant to the Villain then.
I do. I have it. I'm gonna read it at one point. I just need to finish a couple books first.
That's so fair, Bestie.
So fair, bestie. So true. You're doing great. Touch Her and Die or Who Did This to You?
Touch Her and Die.
Yeah.
Although those are both great.
Those are both, I love both, but yeah, Touch Her and Die is like, whoa.
Yeah.
Gimme.
So I'm reading the Assistant to the Villain series, and there is a scene. They're not even together, by the way. Like, I'm on book 3. They're not a couple.
Yeah.
They're not together.
Didn't you finish book 3?
No, I'm not done it. But in, I think it's in book 3, somebody just, basically hugs her, and he whips him over a railing, off a building. She's like, what was that for? He was like,
I don't know.
He touched you. She was like, sir, because it's her boss. She's like, sir, I don't think we should be killing all our allies. He's like, I feel differently.
He's a villain.
Yes, and she likes that about him.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Love triangle or second love interest?
Okay, hold on. So love triangle being
Edward Jacob.
Both want the same girl.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference between second love interest?
Don't know. I saw it come up and I was like,
I'm trying to understand the difference.
yeah, no.
Because I was like, okay, if it's a love triangle, does that mean they're all into each other?
Or is it that maybe the second love interest doesn't know that the other guy exists?
So in a love triangle, they're competing for her and they know it. And
Yeah.
in a second love interest, they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll say
Yeah.
that's what it is. I would rather everybody know.
Yep.
I don't want them mixed up. So I would go with, believe in this case, love triangle.
I was fully in on the Edward Jacob love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. It was fun.
I love a love triangle as long, like I said, I'm here for the communication's clear.
It's in. Epic fantasy or cozy fantasy?
Oh, Tyler.
I know.
Ask me every day of the week and it'll be a different answer. Cozy.
Yeah. I'm in a cozy fantasy moment right now.
Yeah, redo these questions in a month, it'll be different answers.
1000%.
Yeah, cozy fantasy right now for sure.
I come back.
This is why she writes them all in this little notebook.
Yeah. Well, I have the first one and I was like, I don't want doubles.
That's smart.
And then the last one I have is stolen glances or stolen touches.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah. And even simple stolen touches could be like the brush of a hand.
I know. His hand brushes past me. That's very Pride and Prejudice hand flex.
Yeah.
Like when he lets her down from the carriage and he does the, Mr. Darcy, I'm obsessed with you. God, that's so good. Stolen touches. I'll just commit to it now after that. Thanks, Mr. Darcy. It's all because of him.
Yeah. Based on that, I'll say stolen touches.
Awesome.
I do love a good stolen glance every once in a while, though.
Honestly, I'd react that way too if Keira Knightley touched me.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Alrighty. That is our this or that. And then the next section is a game.
In this section of Plot Twisted Spicy. I liked that was a good this or that. You really picked like good like
Yeah, I was trying not to go too basic, and then I also wanted to find things that would be a little bit harder to choose between. There were There were a couple that were like fairly easy, and then there was a few I saw and I was like, oh, that's a good one.
So I love those because sometimes I'm like, I wonder if I'm right with my answer for you, you know? And then if you answer differently, I'm like, oh, do I even know you?
Say what?
Even are we?
What is happening here? Anyway, so I have this 1-star game that honestly, I actually saw somebody do it on TikTok, but I changed it.
Okay, so explain the game for those of us listening.
So this 1-star game is, so I have a list of books here that have 3 1-star reviews. These are all books that you've read, and I have them ranked from like hardest to easy. So like, it's a whole point system. So the max points you can get is 21.
Okay.
So at the hardest one, which is more of like, it wouldn't give you the answer right away. So I have them from like 1 stars that are harder to figure out what book it's from. And then as I go from the second one and the third one is the easiest one and should give it away right away.
Okay, so we're going to start. You're going to read me a 1-star review.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to guess the book from the
right
away.
So I'm going to have it so that I give the hardest one and you get 1 guess with each one.
Got it. Okay.
And my clue to you, if you want to use a clue, it's the rating you gave the book.
Oh.
But you lose half a star if you use the clue.
I will lose nothing.
But the max you can get from each book is 3 points, or you can get 1 point if it takes you like all 3.
Oh dear.
So yeah,
You really thought this through.
Yeah, I have 1 book, so I have 1 1-star review that is 3 points, 1 1-star that's 2 points, and 1 1-star that's 1 point. And if you want to use the clue, which is your star rating for the book, it's half a point taken away.
It's my Goodreads rating?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I went off of Goodreads.
It's just because if I have a half star, I round up on Goodreads. That's why I asked.
Unless you put it like, because I also read your review too, and if you said in the review, it's actually like, blank point something.
You went with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
But if it didn't have that, then I just wrote down.
That's the rating then.
Yeah.
Because I always write it in my review. Okay, I think, all right.
Okay.
I'm amped.
So these are all books that you've read in the last 2 months. And we have talked about most of these on the podcast before. Actually, what I am going to say is the first 6 books are not podcast books. The last book is.
Okay.
Yeah, I chose 1 book from our podcast, and then the rest are all books that you've read.
I'm so nervous.
No, it's gonna be fun.
I'm so scared. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So for this first book, the first clue is, what's the plot? Better yet, where's the plot?
What's the plot?
Better yet, where's the plot? So the first one is always going to be the hardest.
Is it the restaurant at the end of the galaxy?
No.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
I already lost the point. Okay.
This one might give it away. So, star number 2. To all the Greek mythology girlies, this simply is not good.
The one from our other book club. I can't think of the name of it. Electric Idol or
Not that one, but the other one.
That one, yeah. What's the name of it? Is it that one?
Yes.
I just don't know the name of it.
Neon Gods.
Thank you. I was like, I know which one it is. We read it in our other book club. It was a reread for me.
Yes.
Damn, that 1-star review, the first one,
Yeah, a lot of
Wow.
the first one is always going to be harder, but
As it should be.
yeah.
No, I like that that's hard. I just...
Do you want to know what the other
Yes,
one-star
I do.
review
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
So you rated this 5 stars, but this last 1-star review is Olympus is next to California, but they go out and get gyros at one point, so I think it's fine. Because I had the Greek mythology one because in the last few months we've read like 3 books that were Greek mythology. So I was like, she's either gonna guess neon gods right away or it's gonna be one of the other ones. But also
I had the like picture of the chair on the cover, like all of it, and I was like, I know it's not Electric Idol, like that's part of the series, but I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Well, at least okay. Moving on.
So you got 2 points from that one.
Oh man, I'm already down a point. Is there an option to get bonus points?
I didn't plan that out.
Damn it. Okay.
But maybe if I do this game again, we can try that.
Okay.
A way to win points back. This next book, the first 1-star review is another lesson not to waste my credits on TikTok thirst traps.
Trick.
It is.
Yes!
I figured you might get it from that one because that one was heavily a TikTok.
It was such a thirst trap book. Yeah, and that whoever did that one animation with the Joker, oh my god, it was
I know.
so good.
That's
what got me.
That's what got me too. The other 2 ratings were
Yeah, I want to hear all of them.
sorry, but I hate the single parent kid trope.
Yeah.
That would have given it away. And the second was this is the second book by Aster that I couldn't get past 25%. And you rated it 4 stars, but I know that you were kind of going back and forth at one point.
I was between 3.5 and 4 on that one.
It just didn't say, but I remember us having that conversation.
Yeah.
So this next book. Yikes, ... Y'all really love slop, huh?
Oh no. What did I read in the last 2 months that would be like that? Let me think. Is it the Sea of Ruin?
No.
Damn it.
Alrighty. Number 2. An awful fanfic and copy-paste of all popular fantasy books.
I feel like that made it obvious and I don't know what it is. The obvious copy and paste. Is it Starside?
It is.
No!
And then the other one was You Can't Pay Me to Read Another Alex Aster book.
Yeah, okay, I can see how the third one's really obvious.
Yeah. I tried, the last one is really gonna give it to you.
Give it to me, baby. Okay.
This next one is like a Christian youth pastor, this book was uncomfortably unfunny.
Okay. Uncomfortably. There's like no clue in that at all. I got nothing. I'm gonna have to make a really random guess here. Can you read it again?
Like a Christian youth pastor, this book is uncomfortably unfunny.
Was it supposed to be funny? Assistant to the Villain?
It is Assistant to the Villain.
Okay. I was like, what did I read that's kind of funny?
The other 2 reviews were originally gave this book a 3, but every time I think about it, it pisses me off so much.
That's very fair.
And then the other one was wanted to like this in a campy, ironic fanfic way, but it was just bad. The story was bad, the characters are bad, and the ending was bad. But it did have a dragon, though.
Yeah, dragon's name is Fluffy.
There you go. The next book.
Oh no. Oh no.
This book was so... Sorry. I had to write down this review. It was so funny.
Tyler can't even do it.
This book was so booty. The entire book could have happened in 5 pages and there was nothing going on.
This book was so booty.
Yeah. It was really, it just, that one just threw me off. So I was like, that's pretty funny, actually.
That sounds very funny. I'm so focused on trying to figure out what it is and see if there's like a crumb of a clue. Okay. Can you read that again without laughing?
Maybe. This was so booty. The entire book could have happened in 5 pages. There was nothing going on.
Sea of Ruin.
No.
What?
No.
What did I read that was basically all smut? Continue.
The second one. Such a disappointing sequel I was excited for. This could have been an email.
Harvest Season?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was like...
That first one really throws me then.
Yeah. But like, that was the first one I saw and I could not stop laughing after reading it. I was like, no way.
That's funny.
And then the last review for it was, found a new ick, trauma dumping while receiving head.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Such a new ick. That's funny.
I was like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Wow, you're really good at picking 1-star reviews that give nothing away.
I try. Alrighty. This book. Right. This book felt like the final season of Game of Thrones.
Disappointing? Not a podcast book. This book felt like the final season of Game of Thrones. Do I agree with them? Big Enough to Bite was like that for me. But that's a podcast book.
This
I'm
one
gonna
is not.
be so devastated if it's one I really liked, because that was so mean. Joyful Anyway?
No. The next review. Wow, no one died again.
No one died again? Again? Is this a sequel? Did I read any books where people were dying? I don't know. Okay, let me think. This book made me feel like felt like Game of Thrones, and
No one died again.
Apprentice to the Villain?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
This one will give it away. Maybe the real Maasverse crossover was the friends we made along the way.
What?
Maybe the Maasverse crossover was the friends we made along the way.
City of whatever. I forgot I fucking read that.
House of Flame and Shadow.
House of Flame of Shadow, yeah. I was like, what's a Maas for? Oh, Maas, like Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
I was like, the massive universe? I really did not get that one. No, nobody died again. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if that would give it away because I've also never read the book. So I was like, maybe that will help.
Honestly, Lahaba dies in book 1, but other than that, yeah, everybody makes it.
Ah. Well, it seems to be a common thing.
Yeah. Okay, woo, that was tough for me.
And then this one is a podcast book. The first review is, Where's My Hairbrush?
Pounded by Produce.
Yeah.
Had to be. I need to know the other reviews.
The other two are, I let my curiosity get the best of me and I regret everything.
Oh, no, you shouldn't.
And then this one is, it's like if Challengers was bad and filled with too much produce and Catholic guilt.
That's funny. Wow. What did I score?
That's a good question. Hold on.
I potentially could have gotten 21. That didn't happen.
No, not 21, but that's fine. 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 14. 16.
16 out of 21?
Yeah.
That's not good enough. We have to play another one.
Those are all the books I have for you
That's
today.
I lost 5 points.
Yeah.
Means I lost a point on almost every book.
You got a couple threes, but the majorities were twos, and there was a 1.
Devastating. Yeah, the 1 was the Sarah J. Maas book.
Yep.
Unhappy. That was fun. We play again?
We can do that again.
I like that one.
But yeah, that was a random one where someone was like, they were just doing 1-star review, but it was a lot more like, it had a lot more detail and stuff in it. And also, like, I wasn't choosing the ones that had like big paragraphs or anything like that. I was like, I want a quick read.
Yeah, that's fair. I like how you did it.
Yeah.
It was well done.
So that is the 1-star game.
1-star game and 1 minisode by Tyler.
Tis I.
Tis you.
Tis on. Anyway, that's all we have.
That's everything for the minisode.
Yeah.
Come by next week. We are going to be reviewing Tumbled.
What a time.
It is such a time you are not going to want to miss. If you liked our Pounded by Produce episode, then you will like the Tumbled episode. That's all I can say. Otherwise, follow us at
Plot Twisted Spicy.
on all platforms or email us at plottwistedspicy@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.